This is Sky News on the Hour.
Hello, good evening. The racing event of the year ended in chaos and confusion today after a bomb alert caused the Grand National to be abandoned. Tens of thousands of racegoers were ordered to leave the stands at Aintree after 2 coded warnings were received. Bomb disposal experts carried out 2 controlled explosions and are still searching the course. Many of the spectators now face a night in emergency accommodation because cars and coaches aren't being allowed out of the Aintree car parks. The race itself is likely to be rescheduled.
Half an hour before race time, and time was called on the Grand National. Security followed Operation Aintree as coded warnings were received. They quickly and calmly began to evacuate the grandstands. It was no easy matter with 60,000 racegoers defiant, but as they moved towards the centre of the course, most realise the inevitability of the situation.
Well, we took 12 hours to get up here on Thursday in a motor. That blew up on the motorway down to them, and now we've just had our meeting abandoned down to them. It's really nice, isn't it? We save up all year round. We've got to get a grip of it.
Abandonment followed, and thoughts turned to just when the race could be run.
This race will take place. The organisation of when still needs to be decided. Obviously, it's only been 35 or 40 minutes since the announcement of the abandonment, of the evacuation, rather. But this race will take place.
I don't know what sort of people do this, and it's an absolute tragedy. But there we are. They won't beat us, you know. We'll go on having this race. They'll never stop it.
There's no reason why these horses can't be kept here for, I would reckon, up to a week. They can be exercised on the course, and, you know, they can restage this race, and the horses won't have lost any fitness, and it'll be just as good as if it was run today.
Many heard what sounded like a controlled explosion, but the stands still remained empty. With the streets around Aintree filling, people just stood and waited, many needing to get back to belongings and cars, but not knowing when. Mark Saggers, Sky News, Aintree.
Well, the jockeys and racegoers have been talking about their disappointment at the abandonment of the Grand National.
Oh, terrible. First ride in the National. It comes down to this then. Gutted. Very disappointed.
I can't believe it. I don't know who's doing it, but I don't think they'll get any public support doing something like this. A great sport and spectacle. Disappointed for everybody who's come to watch and involved.
How disappointing for you personally is it?
Well, it's the big race of the year for jump racing. I was just looking forward to being involved.
Very disappointed, you know. We've got to run ourselves now, haven't we? I'll start running. You're number 10.
Thank you.
They can do it here, they can do it in Birmingham, they did it in Manchester twice, Warrington twice. You know, I thought Liverpool was sacrosanct.
Well,
but
yes, they wouldn't bomb Liverpool. They're just using this as a publicity stunt, aren't they?
I'm very disappointed, sick of the IRA, not being politically who I am. I just don't like the IRA. I think it's stupid, and I'm very annoyed and fed up and cold.
And how sad a day is it for British racing and for British sport?
Very sad. It's there's no words to describe it. Just downright stupid. Waste of time playing games.
Very disappointed, but I'd like everyone to spare a thought for all the owners and